I have an Amazon ranking video for you where I take 10 of my Amazon purchases as of late and rank them from worst to first. Let's go. So in true ranking style, we have to go from worst to first, and I always really do like to start with a return, but there is a small caveat to that. This leopard bag, so as you can see, leopard and sequins bag, I feel like it was an absolute scam. So the way that it shows on the website, it shows that it is standing up on its own. I mean, this thing, if there wasn't anything in it, it would just completely crumple. I can get over that. I definitely can get over that part. What really gets me on this one is outside of the fact that it feels cheaply made and all the things, the leopard part of it just looks almost like puke green. Like, I know that leopard comes in different sizes, shapes, flavors. We love all of them, but not in the puke green, in my opinion. And you know what really sucks about this bag? I missed the return window. I missed the return window on this bag. I am so angry with myself, I can't even tell you. So with number 10, I'm also asking, what would you do with this bag? Should I graffiti it in some like interesting way? Should I paint it in like a sloppy way? I don't know. There probably is some interesting creative ideas out there. Let me know what you would do with this bag down in the comments. This one was a hard pass, a definite no. Don't buy this bag for your worst enemy. Next. All right, so we're on number 9. Pretty much between now and the end of this video, I like all of these items. I'm just gonna disclaimer. So I always do like to start with a return, but you know, in true ranking style, you're gonna see like the ones I like from really, really like to obsessed with, that kind of a thing. So I bought these headphones for the specific reason that I forget where I saw it, but I think it was on TikTok. Someone said they were good for ear piercing. So if you're not familiar, I'm on this like whole ear piercing journey to get probably about maybe 20 piercings in total. And so far I have, I don't know, probably close to half of that. So when you're piercing your ears, it's specifically in the cartilage areas, if you know, you know. Some of these can take up to 2 years to heal. So not only for me are AirPods and stuff that's more like insertion not even really possible anymore, specifically because I have my doth, my conch, and my tragus. Like those will specifically irritate in general. So those types of headphones are never gonna be possible for me, which I knew going in, and I still chose the piercings, I get that. But even just like the whole irritation of touching them. So I heard that these were good for ear piercings, and I have to say they've worked really well. I feel like the ear holes, or whatever you want to, the ear spots for where your ears go, I feel like they're just slightly bigger. And I think that that's what really does it. These come in multiple colors. Mine is blue, like kind of that robin's egg blue, but there is a navy blue as well. It looks like it comes in about 8 colors. And as of the time that I'm filming this, it is 50% off, so $19.99. I'm pretty sure I paid full price. One of the things that it does boast is it's over 90 hours of listening, and I gotta tell you, this thing has never run out of a battery for me. I do like randomly charge it when I think about it, but I've never been in a scenario where this thing actually ran out of battery time for me. And there's been times where I'm sort of like, is this thing still not low on battery? I mean, it really does last a very, very long time. I was trying to find what some of the reviews say because I bought it for a very specific reason, but it has 9,300 reviews, 4.4 out of 5 star. Yeah, so the main things that I'm seeing here, just commentary about the battery life and commentary on how nice of quality they are given the price, you know, given the price that they're only $20. So yeah, love these, highly recommend. Oh, pardon the interruption. It is just me, your host, Jen. I just wanted to welcome you in to the channel if you happen to be new here, and if you are not new, then welcome back. My channel is all about helping you be your most confident self through style and fashion. But occasionally we do a little bit more light-leaning lifestyle videos like this with my Amazon ranking series, which you guys have all enjoyed, and I've really enjoyed making them as well because I buy a ton of stuff off of Amazon. But if you are looking for content like this, but also affordable outfits that are typically from like Target, Amazon, Walmart, all that kind of stuff, and you're looking for uniquely styled outfits for your everyday life or for workwear, that is what typically we do here. So definitely consider subscribing subscribing. I always like to say subscribe if you are awesome, or subscribe if you want to be awesome. Yes. Another morning announcement. We are a little bit goofy here, so there is that. Just, I always like to give like a little bit of a warning. Some videos are worse than others. Okay, this video wasn't too bad. I always film these at the end. And I do always list and link everything in the description box down below, and also in a pinned comment by number. So because this is ranking, we're gonna go from 10 down to 1, so it's less confusing. Does that make sense? But you can find the coordinating number down below there. If you don't know how to get to the description box, just click the title of the video, which will open up a box, and that will give you access to all of the links. If you do decide to use my links, please know how much I appreciate you. That really helps out me and my channel when you do so, and I can never thank you enough. Let's keep going with the video. Next up are these oversized satin pillow scrunchies by the brand Kitsch. Let me know if you've tried anything Kitsch. I love that brand. I feel like everything they put out, I'm just obsessed with it. And I got these in the multi-pack that had both black and kind of like a goldish tan, and I just really love them. You know, I think one of the best ways to wear your hair at night is either in like a silk bonnet, obviously on a silk pillowcase, if you want to wear it in like a low, very loose braid. I like to wear mine up in a loose, messy bun typically, and then often I'll still wear my bonnet. Been on a healthy hair journey for a while now, and although my hair is certainly not perfect, it's greatly improved from what it used to be years ago. And I found that I honestly like these even just for normal wear, not just sleep. And I really like that they make a really big statement. I really like that they make a really big statement on your wrist. So sometimes I'll wear them kind of as a bracelet if I need to kind of balance color. I know I've done that with the black one at least, where I'm like, oh, I need one more area of black in this outfit to really balance the look and the black in the look. So I'll bring that in, and I just thought it looked cute. So I don't know, I highly recommend these. If you don't do any of like the silk or satin stuff for nighttime and you are not happy with your hair health, I would definitely consider one or any of the following. I know Kitsch has a lot of options for stuff like that. Like, you know, they sell the pillowcases and all that. So definitely look into that. It's made a big difference for me personally. We have a travel find, which is in the number 7 spot. I am so glad that I discovered this. I originally found one on Temu that was a little bit more of a silky material. And then I was like, you know, I want to try one other one, which is more like of a microfiber soft feel. Let me tell you what it is. I don't even think I said what it was. It is a sort of a faux neck pillow for travel that you can actually unzip and stuff it with clothing or whatever. You know, obviously you want to stuff it with something a little bit soft because you're going to be using it. But when this thing is either full or partially full, where it's not so like, because it does kind of look bigger when it is full like that, I really don't think you can tell the difference. I really don't. So it's a nice way to kind of sneak on more clothing in your travels, especially if you're tight on space. Or I've used it a lot where I am traveling for work where I just do carry-ons. I don't like to do check bags for work trips that are only a few days. Not so much when I'm doing a bigger trip, I'm fine checking a bag, but I really like it because I feel like often I'm cutting it so close by not checking a bag. And part of that is because I like to pack a lot of looks and style looks for you guys. So I feel like I always have a little bit of a different mission than maybe somebody that's not doing this type of work for their job. You know what I mean? Every time I travel, I'm like, oh, it's an opportunity to style more looks, gotta get looks. So it always provides me that little bit of cheat space, and they can't fault you for it because you're allowed to bring on a neck pillow that's stuffed with regular stuffing. Why not stuff it with clothes? Yeah. Number 6, I got this set, which was by Model Loans. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it does come in multi different colors. The set that I have here is called California Dream, and it comes with 32 different polishes, of which I think 28 of them are actual colors. The other ones are stuff like primer, base coat, glossy top coat, matte top coat. And I gotta say, I just really like the performance of these. I've had other gels that just here and there, I mean, some have been great and some haven't been, but they're still very sticky, and I don't know, they don't properly cure for me. These properly cure really nicely. Wasn't sure how the matte top coat would even look, but I feel like it works really well. And this could be a positive or a negative. The bottles are smaller. My biggest qualm with this is I wish the primer, the top coat, the base coat, all of that, I wish those were more regular size. But unless I'm obsessed with a certain nail polish, I probably don't need the full bottle anyway. So I kind of like that you get more color options here. And hopefully the theory is that they're not gonna go bad after a certain amount of time, and you'll really get use out of all the different multi-colors. And that's what I personally really liked about it. They come in a box that's actually really nice to store them in. I keep them in the box, and all is well. Next up, we have Silicone Scar Sheets. They're by the brand LMA, it looks like. So I was trying to look through the comments right before filming Googling this to see if anybody was using it for wrinkles, because the reason that I got this is because I was watching something on TikTok where it was recommended to use this for wrinkles. Prior to this, I was getting those like silicone sheets or anything that's marketed more towards wrinkles, and somebody on TikTok said like, just get, you know, silicone, why can I not say silicone? Silicone. Scylla ice cream cone. Silicone tape, it does the same thing and it's way cheaper. Or like, I think someone even said like kinesiology tape does the same thing. And you know, if it's not marketed as like a women's product for wrinkles, it's obviously gonna be way cheaper. So that's why I got them. And I think they do just as good of a job. I put them on my smile lines. I don't use them every day. I should, but I don't. I personally really like it. It has no smell. It comes in a roll, which is really nice that it's pre-perforated, so you can rip it off. And what I actually do is I rip off one square and then I cut that square in half so that I get two smaller rectangles and I put it on my smile lines. For me personally, they stay all night. And that's even after doing skincare. Now I would say that I would do skincare, I don't know, maybe probably 30 minutes before I would put these on. And I guess you can't be doing the type of skincare where you're just like face is soaking in oil, or if you're doing slugging or something like that's not really gonna apply. But the type of skincare where it's meant to sink in, it did sink in, and then these can stick. And I have found that they stay all night. You know, a lot of people on here that are using it for scars have mentioned that they don't stay. A lot of people mention they do stay, and then a lot of people mention they don't stay. You know how that is with reviews. But they personally have, I don't think, ever come off for me, and I have been using them for a little bit. So in terms of rating, they have 4.2 out of 5 stars over almost 4,200 ratings. Now, the one thing I haven't tried them on, ironically, is my scars. So I definitely should do that. And then I was reading some of the description in here where it also talks about doing it for stretch marks. And I have plenty of those to test out. So I will test that next. I will report back. This saddle bag has been on my Amazon wish list since the beginning of time. It was just one of those bags that was always there, and I didn't know what color I wanted. I probably just put it on my wish list, not in the color yellow, which is the color that I do have. And then I was like, you know, I just really should get that bag. I love this bag. And it does come in several colors. It looks like more than 10 colors. And for me, this is one of those bags. It's the perfect size crossbody. I love that it has a little bit of a boho flare with the tassel. And it also has that braiding detail, so it feels a little bit, I don't know, more three-dimensional maybe than, obviously bags are three-dimensional, but even more so because there's things sticking off of it, hanging from it. I like the adjustability of it, and it's just very nice quality. It's not like over the top quality that I'm surprised by the quality, but for a $25 bag on Amazon, I'm extremely happy with the quality, and I really need to get more colors. I'm looking at this color that they are calling olive, and it looks like a very, like, I don't know, gray undertoned, grayish green color. In my opinion, not so much olive. I feel like it's a little more warm tone, but it looks perfect. It's one of those bags where if you're looking to fill out your style gaps, wardrobe, I always say style gaps when I go to, I have a list where I try to style something and I'm like, you know, this outfit would look perfect with a yellow bag. And I'll be like, I don't have a yellow bag. So obviously I'm gonna proceed with the outfit without a yellow bag, but then I'll put yellow bag on my style gaps list so that when I actually am shopping, I don't just buy my 10th black bag or my 10th tan beige bag. I'm like, what bag do I actually need? And that is one of the reasons why I got the yellow here, and I've worn it a ton. I've worn it way more than I thought I would wear a yellow bag, truthfully. So good. This has 4.5 out of 5 stars, over 1,700 ratings. So clearly I am not the only one who likes it. It's funny, people are saying the exact same thing that I did, that it's really nice made. They love the quality. It's the perfect bag for kind of going here, there, everywhere. Like it holds your phone, your wallet, all this. Like it's not gonna hold everything, but it holds a lot. It holds all you need. So yeah, this is a good one. So how many times in this video alone have I said, oh, I saw that on TikTok? So this one is not only the item, which is great, but also the idea. So the idea that I saw on TikTok was stop buying your spouse or maybe anybody that you regularly exchange cards with. It could even be a best friend, whatever. Stop buying them greeting cards. But if you love greeting cards, and I know for me, the best part about my husband getting me a greeting card is what he writes in it, right? So, and greeting cards have gotten so expensive. I mean, it is insane how expensive they've gotten over the years. And the idea is to have this little journal that you have for each other, and you would write in it every single time you would go to do a greeting card, or even leave a note, like whatever it is. It doesn't have to just be greeting cards, but it's, you know, it's your birthday, whatever. I know like the first one that we did with my husband was Father's Day, and you know, we don't have human children, so I'm sure you'll make fun of me, but that's fine. We often would get each other cards, like one from the perspective of me, one from the perspective of my dog, like they've got cards like that, so I know I'm not the only one. One from a perspective of my cat. So, you know, right there was several greeting cards just in one situation for Father's Day. And yes, we do celebrate Father's Day, even though we're pet parents. I know I'm also not the only one. But instead, you just write what you would write and you put it in the journal. And then it's compact for travel. So I'm actually traveling right now. My husband's birthday is gonna occur during the travel. I brought it with me. It was very easy to pack. So instead of getting him a birthday card and doing all that stuff, I'm just gonna write it in there. And then it becomes this book of really beautiful messages about yourself. I mean, I could see myself looking at this book if I'm having a bad day or a bad week or whatever. I mean, I just can't imagine how cool this book is gonna be to look through in a number of years when there's a lot of stuff written in it. So that is the concept. Let me tell you a little bit more about the book itself. I'm actually gonna read some of this because I thought it was just well stated and really summed it up. So it has 220 pages. It's 5x8. Like I said, it's small. It is genuine leather. It says here, embrace the luxury of a premium soft touch leather cover, giving the vintage appeal for an exceptional writing experience. And the pages are very much that vintage feel when you're writing in them. And it's, you know, it's got that wraparound leather. Like, so I got green, his favorite color is green, hashtag Philadelphia Eagles. He also likes orange, but green trumps them all. And for me, I got like a soft blush pink. So the green represents his. I'll find that in our house when I need to write him a card. The pink represents me. He'll do the same. We just started this, like I said. I thought it was the best idea, the absolute best idea. If you have any other really cool ideas like this, definitely let me know. Or if you want to try this, let me know. I'll be super curious to hear. And this one itself comes in 5 different colors, and it is just so nice quality. It has that leather smell. It's just beautiful. I love the quality of this, and I love the idea of this whole thing even more than I like the quality of this actual journal. So I gotta tell ya, I love this bag. I love this bag. So much so that I've gone back 3 times for this bag. So what is it? It's a shoulder crossbody, just like full on puffer, like everything about it is puffer, including the strap. And it has that basket weave wovenness to it, which is also made out of puffer material. My one big thing with this bag is I feel like it's overpriced for what it is. I really do. I feel like the quality is good. I don't think it's exceptional. I don't think it's bad at all. I feel like I would want to pay $25. The website that I'm looking at right now, it's listed at $33. It looks like the brand is running it looks like the brand is running a promotion and there's a 30% coupon. I wonder if those are stackable. Hold please, I'm gonna see if those are stackable. Oh my gosh, I think that they're stackable. So this is normally $33 and I did all the things and I went to check out and it's $17. I'm gonna buy another one. I'm okay. All right, calm down, Jen, finish the video first. I'm gonna buy another one. I've never seen it that price. My biggest complaint about these bags is always that I think they're I do not think they're a $30-something bag, always. Again, I'm not upset with the quality in any way. So if you're not new here, you know, normally what I do on this channel, I really like my Amazon ranking videos, but I typically am styling outfits. And one of the things I always talk about with styling outfits is obviously how important accessories are. I feel like everybody generally knows that. But one of the things I think you can really do is when you bring out colors intentionally, you're like pulling them out from, you've got a pattern shirt and there's an underrepresented color in there and you pull that out and you put it somewhere else. You put it in a bag, you put it in a secondary place, you pare it down. It really makes all the difference and it makes everything look so intentional. But the challenge with doing that is you need to have a lot of stuff to be able to do that, right? Especially if you like color and you're not working within like a subset of 6 colors because those are the colors you like to wear. If you are gonna have a little bit more of a capsule wardrobe in that way, much easier for you. But me, I love color, all colors. So it just makes it a little bit more challenging. But bags like this that come in just every color under the sun really make it easy to fill out that style gaps list like what I was just talking about with the last one. And that is another reason why I really like this is it comes in a plethora of colors. And now that I know it's $17, I'm gonna buy another one. I don't even know which one to buy. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but highly recommend. I've talked about it here. I'm gonna just have up stuff that I've styled this with because why not? And apparently I'm heading to get my 4th one. And when I originally got these, the one in the orange and then the one in the red, I was literally filling out my style gaps list because I'm like,
how do I have no red bags? How do I have no orange bags?
The black and white checker one was just because I was weak. because we all know I love checkered stuff. I was weak for that one. This fourth one that I'm gonna buy is going to be because I need to fill out another area of opportunity for my Style Gaps list, and I guess I'll be back with them and let you know how that went. But yeah, check for coupons, because apparently they have them. We've reached my number one item, and when I tell you this is such a simple item, but I am so impressed with it. It is these ear cuff chains. So as I talked about, I'm on an ear journey, it's a whole thing. But one of the things that I used to do, and I still do, is I like to wear cuffs because it gives you that look of having different piercings or just different, you know, earscape decoration, if you will, without having the commitment of having to do anything. But the challenge with cuffs with me has always been I'm either, I don't know, they're just uncomfortable. I mean, really, that's probably what it comes down to. They're uncomfortable. And you can feel them on, and then I'm kind of like, when can I take this thing off, you know? And if it's not pressed on tight enough, then it's the whole thing of, okay, well, it's gonna fall off. So this, I just could not believe how well it stayed. Literally felt like nothing. And I think at the longest run of this, I think I wore one for 3.5 weeks, didn't take it off at all, literally at all. Showered with it, acted like it was one of my piercings, even though it wasn't. Couldn't feel it, didn't lose it, didn't tarnish in the shower. That was the gold one that I did that with. And I just was so impressed. So naturally I bought all the colors because it comes in like a rose gold. And did I buy the darker one? I think I did. I think I bought all 4 because I was so impressed. And it comes with 2, which I love. So honestly, you could give one to a friend. Like with stuff like this, I'm not saying you can't wear both at the same time, but when you're doing like earscapes and stuff, you'll typically see people like they're not getting matching piercings. So I don't think that the cuffs need to match. You and your bestie can both get one and split one, or obviously you have a backup if you end up needing it, but I can't recommend it enough. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't think there's anything else to say. Definitely buy it. You have to buy it. It's so good. It's so good. All right, that is gonna do it. I love doing these Amazon ranking videos for you. Let me know if you do like them. I feel like it's a great way to mix up my personal content, which tends to be just very fashion and style focused. It's a way to kind of sprinkle in lifestyle content. Let me know if you still like the videos, and let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite or which one you have already tried or can't wait to try. I'll be so curious to hear that down in the comments. And if you are still here, I cannot thank you enough, because when you watch all the way to the very end of the video, it really helps out me and my channel. That's actually one of the metrics that YouTube looks at the most in terms of overall watch time, when they're like,
hey, should I recommend this channel to other people? Should I do it? Should I?
Yeah, because that's how the algorithm works. So if you are still here, just wanted to give you a special thank you. Please leave me a heart emoji or the secret video word of Silicone. Don't forget to subscribe if you are awesome, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I've been in the kitchen cooking them looks. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.